Hello and welcome back to the Cove with more EU4 Anglophile achievement. We are actively at war in India. We have decided that we were not going to wait around and cause a war, and we decided that we didn't care whether we had what do we call it, permission to or not. We broke our truce, long story short, which has been fairly easy. So that's what we've gone ahead and done. That's why we're at war. We are also fighting Persia. Whereabouts is the button? Hang on a second. Yeah, we are fighting Persia. Not that I think I particularly care. They're not that big of a deal. We're just going to go ahead and focus down in this area. Hopefully, with a couple of these forts being won over, it will not take us very long to be done. We're working on a couple of occupations, but nothing too crazy. You know what? We'll take them out. That should be fine. Let's also work down. Yeah, let's just work on a couple of occupations. In fact, you know what? Let's just go ahead and tell you to autonomously siege. That should be good. In fact, we should also go ahead and do the same thing with you. And then, yeah, I think we'll go ahead and squash whatever we find. It shouldn't be too bad. All right, first stack wipe. I think that's one of our first engagements in this war. They're not really looking for a fight, which I can kind of understand. It's not really in their best interests. All right, let's go. You know what? Never mind. We're going to go ahead and... yeah, we're going to cancel our autonomous sieging, and in fact, we're going to quickly rush over there. If we can avoid any form of separatism, that would be ideal. I don't know if we're going to get there, though. But it should be fairly close. We can put them back to autonomous sieging fairly soon after. What do we have? Too scared to engage with enemies. You know what? I guess that's fine. Yeah, avoid whoever you wish. Let's also make sure that we do put this fort over to Hungary. That should be good. Give it a little bit of extra defensiveness. Outside of that, I don't think we care too much. Persia could be a bit of a pain, but I don't think it's going to be too big of a problem. Alright, so. Rebels. Dealt with. You guys. To be dealt with. Let's go ahead and see about taking them out. That would be good. Oh, and it looks like we have another siege over and done with. That is fantastic. Let's march you over here. We'll set up a very healthy position against them. Oh, wait a second. Just making sure we weren't taking care of those rebels. I don't think we really need to worry about them, but at the same time too, it's always worth noting, just in case. These guys are hunting enemy fleets. I guess that's a good thing. I forgot you guys were actually over here, but here you are. Alright, well, you guys can do what you need. It looks like that's going to be a pretty good attack. It looks like it is in hills, so they will have some defensive advantage, but being that severely outnumbered, there is very little that anybody could do in that circumstance. Alright, let's go ahead and grant the seat to Parliament. That is another victory. Excellent. We'll get that. Now what to do? I think we just have to sit back and wait. I don't think there's really too many problems to worry about. Noble rebels, they're not ours. Alright. Oh, and they're making progress. You know what? Fine. The fact that you've made progress, let's go ahead and be done with you. We'll go ahead and... when do we arrive? 1st of January? We'll just slow down for a second. Alright, so we've made it to the 1st. Everybody reinforced. Let's make sure we solidify our front line. I don't feel like taking more problems than, yeah, more casualties than necessary. Alright, that's going to be fairly, oh yeah, that's very substantial. You guys are still low on morale. Let's move on in again for a kill. Yeah, that should be fine. Yeah, everybody wants out. I'm sure they do. Alright, let's go ahead and solidify our front line yet again. 13,000 against 70,000. That's just not particularly fair, but it does not matter. Let's go ahead and turn off the force march. Let's turn back on autonomous sieging. And yeah, we're just going to go ahead and deal with whatever's lying around. Conversion is successful. That should bring us up to a total of 200. So let's take ourselves a free stability and 10 legitimacy. That will do very, very nicely. And it looks like we can start to convert some of our own provinces again. Very nice. Alright, well, let's see them join the faith. That would be quite good. Alright, so let's go ahead and kick it back up to speed 4. Renewing influence, yes we will. That is a battle, we will take it. Native uprising, oh no. Actually, hang on a second, how many natives do we have living here? 500, you know what? Let's just cut it in half, send them over there. That'll be more than enough to deal with what we need. Alright, and I think we should be doing fairly good. It looks like, oh, Australia is coming over to send in their navy. Well, thank you very much. That is most appreciated. I will happily take that. Let's see. Yep, natives are done with. That's good. It looks like rebel uprising. Where are these guys? Hang on a second. That does not help me. Basta. That should be where? Up over here? I feel like we'd... Oh, there they are. Okay, on a fort. Okay, well that's not a big problem. That's only 12,000. Yeah, we don't have to worry about them. And then... we'll deal with some of these guys. Hopefully, as we get some of these conversions done, that will speed up things more than just a little. Let's work our way to the next fort as well. That seems like an appropriate call. Actually, it looks like we're trying to get their navy out of port. That would be hilarious, especially with ours floating on around. That would be quite devastating for them. If we can make that happen, that would be good. Also, too, I see we have a whole stack of favors with people. We should probably go ahead and make use of some of them. How are we doing? 53 trust? Yeah, you were, but now 63 trust. Isn't that so much better? And let's see, what's happening in Persia? Anything? No, no one seems to be attacking Persia, but again, they're not really a problem for us to deal with. It does look like we have their capital dealt with as well. Yeah, this should be a very quick execution, assuming things work out relatively alright. Yeah, I don't think we're going to need too much at all. Alright, so once we get finished here at that fort, which... oh, perfect timing, thank you kindly. Let's go... we need this fort here for the last of the... yeah, for the last of that area. We'll go ahead and we're going to break you down into 3 stacks. And that'll do, that'll do. Alright, well, you know what? That should be fairly good. Alright, let's go ahead and start carpet sieging. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, and just in case I forgot. Alright, that's fantastic. That is pretty much all of the land that I care about will be occupied. That'll give us a nice little boost up their war exhaustion. Oh, Siege of Cairo. Oh. I do suppose that does make a little bit of sense. They're trying to do something. Now, how many men has Persia got? 280,000. Well, they got no manpower. And I'm guessing it's because they spent it all trying to siege down Cairo. Well, doesn't that just suck for them? Well, good thing we don't really need to worry about anything. Alright, so 28%, still going nicely. More occupations. We'll get them to regroup fairly soon, I'm sure. Let's go. Yeah, again, sieging provinces, we don't have to worry about much, and they're not trying to take on any battles. So this should be relatively Wait a second. Relatively fine. What have you got? 2 sieging provinces. And then there's you with 3 siege. Alright, let's grab the 2 siege fellow. He does not need to be sitting there. Let's back him up. There is no point in wasting all of that manpower unnecessarily. How well. Okay, we're down to 20,000. That is not what I had intended. Okay, maybe we could... Come on, take that fort. We need to manage our manpower just a little bit better. Alright, well, it's just going to have to be what it is. As soon as we get that fort, we can peace out of this war. We're not going to stick around for any longer than we need to. Let's go ahead and go for an advisor with improved relations. A Diplo rep. Ooh, hang on a second. Let's check. What makes a difference? Diplomatic reputation changes 0.1 for diplomatic reputation. Yeah, so I think we have a Diplo rep of 19 at the moment, which is why we have 0.19. Opinion's pretty good, but I think maybe we go for... Actually, you know what? That's 0.1 over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's well and truly worth it. We're going to go with the Diplo rep. That will definitely go ahead and be a good thing for us. Alright, so as soon as we get this siege, 64%, which should be pretty close. 78, darn it. I just want to take that fort so I can say goodbye to this war. We're not going to be able to afford our troops at this rate. Alright, let's march you up over there. That'll be... Actually, let's march you up over here. That'll be fine. And then you can go ahead and join them. I don't really care at that point. Oh, siege. Oh, Al-Karak. Wrong place. Darn it. Wrong place. Alright, well... That's that siege over. At least that is what we needed. Alright, fine. Let's go ahead and peace on out. I don't feel like dealing with any more shenanigans. We need... we've lost a little bit too much war score at the moment. You know what? I don't feel like taking any casualties. Let's just move over there. You can move over here. You can just finish occupying the last couple of provinces. They're not going to attack us. They only have 80,000 men and we have superior pretty much everything. So that should save us a whole stack of trouble. Yeah, alright. My Emperor Yua has been occupied by Persia. Again, I do not care. I just want this fort. In fact, you know what? Let's grab the infantry and bring them back a province. I don't think they'll go for the attack, but at least we have some kind of progress. Alright, conversion successful. That is good. We don't want, we want a good deal of religious unity. Oh, and there is another siege. Okay, hip hip huzzah. Sue for peace. What are we at? Couple over. Alright, you know what? We don't need a few of these. These are... we'll get rid of that one. Get rid of that one. Okay, that should do it. Let's just double check this time round. I am not going to stuff this up. Indian coast. Only purple province is that a one? Yep, that is the only one. Are we able to get it? Yes, we are. We've even made a nice little security blanket around it. Okay. Let's see, how are we doing? 77% overextension, 80 aggressive expansion. Again, I just don't care. We'll grab... Actually, have we got enough reasons to toy around with something? Maybe. What could we do? Annul treaties with Persia. Yeah, we might end up fighting Persia again at some point in the future, so let's go... What do we want? You know what? I don't think I care. I don't think I care. We're just going to go ahead and do this. And we'll take whatever money that you've got just to make sure that you don't have it. Alright, set that demand. That'll be fine. We are at 0 manpower, which is not very good. Let's see. What have we got? Some of these, let's go 80, 80. We're gonna need some better force limit. I think we're going to need to... Yeah, I think we're going to need to maybe work our way over to maybe there. That'll have to do. We'll go, let's see, that's about 70,000. Let's march. 68. Yeah, that'll maybe do. And then you guys, that's another 80,000. Let's march you up over. What do we want? Over there. That should be sufficient. I don't know if it's going to be, but we're going to try. Well, at least we're making 3,000 manpower per month. That's good, and that's including our reinforcements. Okay, so you know what? That's fine. We're making good stuff. Oh, hang on a second. The speed by which manpower recovers is modified by war exhaustion. Oh, down 3.5. So that would be what? About 30, 50 men's kind of thing. Wait, no, that's 3 per 100. Yeah, 30 per 1,000. Multiply that out. Okay, so that's like 150 men different. Not too crazy. We can seize the land. You know what? I see no... Oh, wait, no. Burghers are unhappy. We'll leave that be. Unlawful territory. We may need to focus on that soon, but we will go. Mission fulfilled. Permanent claims. We will take that. And now we're down to the final things. So, long story short, we can take this from Jean-Paul very, very easily in the next war, and then we can take all of these also fairly easy in the next war that we do against them. And that will be basically all of our missions finished. Now, we do have these, but if we are going to do well with the HRE, these become obsolete. They will become something that is owned by our tributaries, and that'll be easy. And so that'll get both of them completed, and that will be... Oh yeah, that, and then we can focus on the HRE and get this one finished. So we will then, yeah, basically be pretty well done for the rest of things. In fact, we might even be able to make the Holy Roman Empire by the end of the game. So, let's go ahead and spend some... Yeah, let's go ahead and spend some Diplo power. We'll cut that down. In fact, you know what? We'll bring it down the whole way, make this as cheap as possible. We don't quite have enough power, but that is fine. We should be able to manage. The ones that we don't, I'm sure we're going to start converting. That should take us, yeah, about 8 months. 8-9 months. Yeah, that'll be perfectly fine. I think we can make some really good progress there. We'll go here, and we'll also make sure that we... What do we do? We want to make sure that we have enough room for our men. So... what can we do? Isn't there... There we are. Build supply depot for 5 years. Yeah, we'll do that with that one. That'll be fine. You shouldn't have any more attrition issues, theoretically. Once everybody has marched through the Jolly Province. 77, 82. Okay, we need some better... We need some better maneuver generals. In fact, yeah, let's go ahead and recruit a couple. Yes, 6. That should be good. That should bring us down to 80. Well, it was a nice thought. Maybe it won't help us out too much. Alright, either way, we're going to go ahead and give them money for favors. That'll give us a better situation with them. We'll also do the royal marriage. No point in not doing that. I guess we're just going to have to sit back and deal with the fact that we're going to have a little bit of trouble. Alright, we'll march you over there. We don't care about the autonomous sieging anymore. You are going to unify and march over there. 3? No, maneuver 4. There we go. That will work out perfectly. Let's go 71. Yeah, I think we're just going to leave things be. You guys can also go ahead and what do we want? I don't think we're going to be able to do much more. So you know what? We'll build a supply depot just because we can, and we'll also go ahead and make sure we have rebel suppression enabled. If we can minimize problems, that's probably good for us. Yeah, there we are. All right, that'll go well. Let's close that down. Let's also do the same thing here. We'll just deal with these ones. And same with you. Oh, not drilling. Oh, whoops, there it is. Rebel suppression. That'll do. That's what we're after. Alright, that will do for now. That should be pretty good. Alright, so that is India more or less taken care of. Let's just double check. We do have all of these claims to take. That is fantastic. We do need to fight you guys, but that's still for another 3 years. So if we can sit back and just gain manpower, I think we're going to be able to crush them fairly solidly. We have a bigger army than them. They don't have much in the way of reserves. Who knows? Maybe someone will even try and attack them. So that'll be that plan. We should also double check. Missionaries, how are we doing? Oh, let's go with the power. State religion. Does it show where we're converting? Not particularly. Okay, that's kind of annoying. Where are we working at the moment? Okay, we're working up over there. Okay, so that's probably antagonizing the locals, which I do understand. Maybe, in fact... Now, just to make our life a little bit easier, have we got a... No, we don't have a theologian. Okay, let's go ahead and find one. We have no limit to money, so we may as well get rid of all of the fools. National unrest, sure, and prestige, off you go. We'll give that a month to tick on over. Come on, how are we doing? Let's see. National unrest, nay. Stability, nay. Missionary strength, there we go, that's 1. Alright, he will do for now. Not as much power as I want, but it will suffice. Let's head back over to the HRE and start cashing in some of our favors. Looks like Constance is doing pretty good. Let's see, what do we have? Favors for trust. All of the favors, please and thank you. We also have you, my friend. We will go with all of that. And then who else? You're up to 80 favors, so we only need 20 more trust with you. 15, that's pretty jolly good. That is very good. Up to 95, that is phenomenal. Okay. And then what have we got here? The more we sell, the more we sow, the more we grow. Ooh, trade efficiency, global power. And Norway gains production efficiency. Hey, and they like us more. Why not? We will take it. Alright, you know what? How are we doing? One prince. Oh. Yeah, overextension. I keep forgetting about overextension. That is going to change things. And what? Gosh darn it. Who did we lose? Who did we lose in the Empire? Munster, who did you try to consume? Where even is that? Munster, actually, you've grown quite a chunk. That is not acceptable. Give that land back. The Palatinate. You had the... Wait, did they consume the Palatinate? No. Dortmund, who are they? Occupied by Munster. Yeah, I'm not... Do we need to go ahead and start warning some people? I feel like that may be necessary. Yeah, Munster has taken out... Not Tree... Was that Trier? Yeah, Trier got gobbled up. Okay, that is not ideal. Okay, so what we're going to do is maybe we declare war on them. I don't like declaring war within the HRE. I like peaceful times. Darn it. Yeah, okay, but we need another elector. We'll get them back. Let's go with, who can we... Hey Nut? Hey Nut? I don't know. Rest of expansion is going to be not too much of a problem. Let's go... Who? Alright, you know what? Let's go by opinion map mode. We're going to try and find someone who is already at 200. Makes it a little bit easier. Probably don't want to use one of our, what do we call them? Subjects. That may cause a little bit of disruption. Silly though, they are allied to us. You know what? No one's going to eat them. Yeah, let's go ahead and see about handing them the electorate. Alright, we'll grant them the electorate. That'll do perfectly fine. Thank you kindly. Alright, and then I think... How many men have you got? 75,000 men. Austria, how much are you? 50,000. We're going to make you spit people back out? I think we are. In fact, it's probably not a bad thing. People normally like us in general in the Empire if we do release nations. So I think that is going to be the plan. We'll call in Augsburg. We'll call in Silly. I think we're going to be more than okay. Yeah, Hungary should be able to single-handedly deal with these guys. Yeah, and we'll just take out whatever we can find in the meantime. Yeah, I think that'll be the plan. But you know what? I think we'll do that in the next episode. We'll come back and start preparing for that war there. We'll also... we'll core up all that we can here before I forget. Yep, and we'll come back and see about releasing some more unlawful territory. That is the goal. So, actually, let's just double check before we do go, sorry. Transylvania, what land have you taken? Oh, these two. Okay, you know what? That's fine. We're just going to let that be. So yes, either way, we'll come back and deal with some of the HRE shenanigans in the next one. So if you do want to see that, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It is the best way to catch all future content, and I'll see you next time. So until then, thank you for tuning into the Leviathan Cove. This is the Leviathan, signing out.